Summer comes at an end, and with it the summer slump. We have lots of news for you right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to romrom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to our regular news roundup. Thanks for watching, my name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. If you have any news for us, send us a mail to news@romrom.net. Summer is ending for those who had a summer. It's colder here than in an Australian winter and the news are taking off slowly. And yes, there was a small race room update just today, too small to be news, and yes, Razer have teased the Corvette C3 as the new car they are regaling us with in the next update in a couple more days. Till then, here's the news. As you are all surely aware, the fantastic Zandvoort track got remodeled extensively once F1 announced racing there, so that the crybabies at F1 would not get stuck in the many gravel traps it had and would have it easy while driving there. I mean, dog forbid a mistake by a pilot could find punishment, especially that one who loves to cut through the track to gain advantage. Verstappen! But I digress. Zandvoort got remodeled and Studio 397 published a version of this remodeling in May 2020, which they were not completely satisfied with, as they had worked on it while it still was being worked upon, and because they had to rush the release as the Zandvoort GP was just around the corner. Until it wasn't, thanks to that pesky virus. By the way, get the vaccinated, okay? So the team of Studio 397 used the time they got until the 2021 Zandvoort GP to correct the track, give it the lighting update called PBR they are using on every track, polished the layout, and all in all tried to strive complete satisfaction with the new version. Now, don't go rushing to download it from the workshop. The update has not been released yet, but count on it coming out anytime soon. With all luck, they will release it between us uploading the video and the video being released to you. Won't be the first time. Nowadays, even hardware companies issue a roadmap, especially if they are feeling the heat from Fanatec. Thrustmaster just this week teased their future plans for new hardware, which of course included Simracing hardware. Until the end of 2021, they want to bring out new racing pedals that will work with PC and console systems, a new racing wheel for PC, PS5, PS4 and Xbox, the T248 hybrid, which means belt and gears all together, and no, we don't know what the point is either. And here it comes, a direct drive wheel base for PC. They haven't given any details about that one, but we very much expect the base to be a response to the CSL-DD base Fanatec brought out. The question will be if they can match Fanatec's quality with Thrustmaster prices. They don't say anything about rims, so we expect their base is going to deliver around the same Newton meter as the Fanatec CSL-DD, and you will be able to use the rims of the Thrustmaster ecosystem, but this is of course pure speculation on our side. As with the Fanatec DD base, the Thrustmaster base will only be compatible with PC systems, but the PS5 compatible wheel may be an interesting proposition that will sway many a console racer towards Thrustmaster. Time will tell, of course. Coming together with the start of the Season 4 in September the 4th, no really, Season 4 on the 4th, the GT3 Cup car, also called the 992, will enter into the roster of already existing cars within iRacing. While at the moment there seem not to be any specific races planned, but we have no access to the Season 4 calendar at the moment, there will be a special event on the 4th using the Hockenheim Ring as track. Sorted news from the truck simulators of SCS Software. First, the new Wyoming DLC for American Truck Simulator will arrive to Steam on September 7th, and added to that a Cruising Wyoming in-game event, the details of which will not be released until, you guessed it, the 7th of September. The price is as yet undisclosed. But that's not all in the world of simulated trucks. Moving on to Europa, SCS released some screenshots taken from their Heart of Russia DLC. And if you know where these were taken, you may even win a Steam key for this DLC. A geoguessing game, not bad SCS. We're not finished. Also within Euro Truck Simulator 2, the DAF XF 2021 will be coming to the game this autumn, but they are not giving a date just yet. Last but not least, you know SCS have been updating graphics left and right, and the next place they are taking care of is wunderschönes Österreich. Yep, Austria's the next country to get new graphics. As my truck's in Linz at the moment, it's a pity they are not ready yet. Oh well, I'll be there often enough in the future, I suppose. For those of you who like our streams, which are more and more every time, rejoice! Next Saturday and next Sunday we'll stream endurance races. On Saturday it's going to be the Assetto Corsa Friends 4 hours of Yas Marina, on Sunday 4 hours of Road America from Global Enduro. Hope to see you there being either on this channel, Twitch, or lately also on Facebook. Gonna be, as always, lots of fun. If you like this video and would like to see more and better produced ones, consider becoming a patron, thus letting us spread our wings. The more support we get, the more time we can spend on these and other videos. In a very boring presentation, and I mean very boring, that seemed to be coming from the 1990s, Kunos presented what we can only comment as lackluster news for the future of Kunos products. Starting in the world of Assetto Corsa Competizione, the release on next-gen consoles they teased about at the beginning of this year has been now confirmed for end of February 2022. It's not being programmed by Kunos, and those who already own a console version will get a free upgrade to this next-gen version. I suppose to ease the pain of what can only be considered a mediocre version, which needed a lot of work to become kind of acceptable. About new DLCs for Assetto Corsa Competizione, the only thing Kunos was able to say is that it is negotiating with the SRO for the renewal of the license, which could end up in a DLC with 6 to 7 new cars and some new tracks. I guess the Asia and America DLCs won't be coming anytime soon. What a pity. This new fuzzy, undetailed DLC is expected to be released in Q1 2022. That's not to say new content isn't planned. The BMW M4 GT3 is already being worked upon and will come for free on all versions of Assetto Corsa Competizione soon. Yeah, very specific. Did I say it was all kinda lackluster? I did? Oh, okay, moving on. Soon means either the fourth quarter of this year or the first quarter of next year. Contrary to what was said at the beginning of the Assetto Corsa Competizione journey, it will not support ray tracing, as they noticed a massive FPS drop. 15 FPS less with ray tracing on. But it seems the team is working on making DLSS work. For those of you who don't speak geek, both are ways to enhance the graphics supported on Nvidia cards, as opposed to the AMD cards. And let's leave it at that, or I'm going to geek you all out of consciousness with machine learning and AI and... Hey, wake up! I didn't mean it! About Assetto Corsa 2, the only thing they told us is that they will be focusing on the gameplay. Their words, not mine, which is a completely fuzzy way of saying nothing, if you ask me. There is news about Assetto Corsa though. Assetto Corsa Mobile is finished and will be available on iPhones and iPads starting next Tuesday, the 31st of August. Nope, not Android. I mean, Android only has a stable 70+% market share worldwide as of May 2021. Why would anybody publish anything for Android? Now, we do know mobile gaming is a huge market, but what we saw in this presentation was underwhelming at most and a catastrophe compared to how Assetto Corsa can look. Of course, now that I've said it, Assetto Corsa Mobile will become the highest grossing game of 2022 and will veer Kunos to only produce mobile games from now on. There. I jinxed it. Still, we don't think Assetto Corsa Mobile will go anywhere anytime soon. And that's it from the much hyped reveal from Kunos. We were underwhelmed and disappointed and got the feeling so did other people watching, if the chat is any measure. We may be wrong, and boy do we ever have wished to be, but we get the feeling that either 505 Games or Kunos have lost their bearing and are just running around trying to catch the fleeting moment of success they had and still have with Assetto Corsa. Hopefully Assetto Corsa 2 will change things for the better. And let me reiterate, we would be very happy to be wrong with our feeling of where Kunos is going right now. A DLC sometime in the future, no specifics as of which cars and tracks are going to be added. They are negotiating with SRO about if they continue the license. The next-gen consoles porting is not being done by Kunos. True, the BMW M4 was announced. They haven't updated their roadmap since forever. Last DLC published was February 2021, 6 months ago. If the new DLC comes out in February 2022, it will be a year between the DLCs. And it's not like the SRO would not offer a lot more content though. The America, Asia and Australia series remain untapped, and up to a point so does the Europe series, or I don't know, GT2, GTX. There's more than enough real-life content around the SRO alone. On the other hand, if the developers are rather working on Assetto Corsa 2 to make it the sim of our dreams, I'm okay with it. But Assetto Corsa 2 was at most a footnote in the conversation. Anyway, let's hope we are wrong. We also hope you'll check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other on the podium.